Hello everybody! In today's video, I would like to talk about a project that didn't go as planned, but was definitely a really cool experience for me and a really interesting deep dive into getting software to work with hardware. And to be honest, I'm more of a hardware person. I can get most hardware to work together. Don't try and get me to work an Intel into an AMD system, but I can get most things working together that usually don't. I had this XP machine dropped off into my room by my sibling because they had it at the top of their dresser and didn't know what it was. Apparently it was a computer, so they gave it to me. Had a 160 gig hard drive, 4 gigs of RAM, and a AMD Athlon 2650E. So I went to work trying to make it into a file server because, well, it's a computer. It's pretty low power draw, and it would work great for holding files because that's basically all it was good for with its computing power. Well, very shortly into that process, I realized that Windows would ask what application created the data. And I didn't have an answer for Windows because I didn't trust it to connect to the internet due to no security measures nearly whatsoever. It's Windows XP. I don't trust the internet. And so after that failing, I went on to my journey of converting it to Windows 10. Let's just say it didn't go as planned, but I did get Windows 10 running, and this is my journey. To start, my first mistake was trusting an SD card to safely boot off of. I plugged in the SD card, it said everything was okay, and nothing was okay. It gave me numerous errors. And then on top of that, it wouldn't dedicate Windows to the main hard drive at first. It kept giving missing boot drive errors whenever I tried boot off of the new drive. And I apparently forgot that you have to format new drive. Later learned that you had to format new drives when working on a laptop. Now all is good. I don't know if that would have fixed it. Then I got OOBE keyboard. Out of box experience. This was my first major roadblock. This was Windows telling me that no, you may not continue with your installation process. Trying to get around it gave me the region or global error, and at some point I got a network error. Eventually, I got tired of that, went into command prompt and terminated OOBE. Basically forces you into Windows, and Windows makes you a administrator account. Well, at this point, you're in a very particular situation. Windows isn't activated, you can't activate Windows, you're stuck on this account and can't make another account. And oh yeah, did I mention that I was not indeed able to transfer anything to or from the computer. The computer was just kind of there. I didn't attempt to connect it to the internet because I had no way to wirelessly connect. But I do need to point out that I kind of can't complain because at least I got Windows 10 working. And after that, the computer eventually stopped working. I wiped the hard drive using another computer and ended up giving the 160 gig hard drive to one of my friends just because, you know what? 160 gigs is not enough for me, but it may be enough to get them started. I currently still have the RAM. It's DDR2, fun fact, 2 gig DIMMs, and I have the processor. I ended up drilling a hole through it, and now it sits on my necklace. Anyway, this has been my story. I will see you in the next one.